Arsenal continue to look the real deal. They have won the North London derby 3-1. We can hear from two of the goal scorers now. Gabriel Jesus and the player of the match, Granit Xhaka, are with Des Kelly.
Gabriel and Granit. Gabriel, we spoke briefly before the game. You said you love derby games. We can see why now.
To be honest, it's the second time I score in the derby game. First was against Argentina, And then I'm very happy, not just, of course, I want to score every game, but the way the team played from the first minute, we show what we want in the game. So, we won the game. That's the most important thing.
And Granit, that's a huge win, isn't it?
Absolutely. We didn't have a lot of weeks to prepare the game because of the national team break. But, we saw it yesterday in the training that we are ready. We knew exactly what we want. And how Gabi said, we did from the first second, I think it was a better team. A little bit of, after the goal we conceded, was a little bit struggling. But this is part of football, and after second half, I think we was much better.
Yeah, you dominated from the start, but they go in at half-time level. Your goals in the second half, that changed things quickly.
We was like first half, we was playing better, I think, in my opinion, And then I think we deserve to win today because we want to play the game. We want to make passes, create the chances. How many chances we create today? Amazing, And the spirit of the team is amazing.
And Granit, you've scored as well. Lovely moment for you. The red card finished things, but the third goal really put the seal on tonight.
Yeah, my first derby goal in England. More than happy to help the team, of course. The most important is the team, and after is our individually players, the class what we have, and so happy to help the team and to win.
Gabriel, you're loving this challenge here, aren't you? Loving the move to Arsenal.
I'm feeling home. Season day one because of them, because of the guys, the staff, the club. They make me feel home, and then that help a lot the players to join the club, So I'm really happy here, and I think we are in the good way.
I've got one more job for you to do. We've got the Man of the Match award here.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, but it's for you. Apparently there was some argument before.
Thank you very much.
I don't know how, but congrats.
This was an issue last time.
Give it to me, after 7 years I get the first. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Xhaka getting the award, but Cesc, there could have been several players who could have easily picked that up today for Arsenal.
Oh, definitely. It was a fantastic, complete performance. I would like to just mention special name that nobody really spoke about because he was so good that I think he made it look so easy for him, but it's William Saliba. I'm sorry, but this boy was in France for the last 3 years on loan, and I was watching him very closely because an ex-Arsenal scout asked me 3 years ago when we were playing against Saint-Etienne in a cup game. I was rested that game, so I was in the stand, and he told me, have a look at this boy, I want to sign him. So he was 18, 19, he was best player on the pitch. And that shows you, the potential of this guy, and he makes it look so easy that potentially he could be, Arsenal's centre back for the next 15, 20 years.
And he's had to bide his time, Rio, hasn't he? What impresses you about him?
I think his composure. He's very strong. He's mobile, but it's in the composure in the pressure situations. Today, he was the most composed centre back on the pitch today, especially from Arsenal's perspective. I think in the first half, there were times when in the transition, Arsenal could have got hurt, and then how many times we see him come out with the ball, dance a little bit, and then play it to another red shirt. And I think he's got, at the top level, you need to be calm and composed in pressure situations. And at the moment, he's showing that beyond his years. And yeah, like you said, he had to be very, very patient. And going away and proving himself and coming back, that shows he's got character. So he'll have a good career going forward. But he's only been here a little bit of time, but he's already become a bit of a fan's favourite.
Yeah, he's looking really good. And Jesus was saying, Pisa, that he's feeling very at home here. He put Arsenal back in front in the second half. This is not one that Hugo Lloris is going to want to watch again, is it?
No, it's a big mistake. But right from minute one, since he signed Jesus, he's been a breath of fresh air, I think, As I said before the game, I think the levels with him and Zinchenko, I think their mentality has taken the levels up completely, and he looks like such a good player. And obviously here, I'm not quite sure what Lloris is doing. It's a gift in a North London derby, but Jesus got what he deserved.
I think, Conte, I'd love to be in the change room right now and listening to what Conte's got to say, because I think he'll be disgusted with the red card. Emerson Royale, but also the goalkeeping there from Lloris. In these games, it's little moments like that change them. And there was too many today that done that for Spurs for them to be on the losing end.
What, you know him, Cesc. What will his reaction have been, do you think, after that?
Right now, he will be so disappointed that he will not say anything, because he prefers to wait 24 hours. He will analyze the game tomorrow. He never normally speaks after a game, not for a victory, not for a defeat.
It wouldn't have been eventful then. I wouldn't have wanted to go in there then. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just in case. How hard is it for him to have put on the subs that he did? You know, losing a game in a North London derby, to take off Richarlison, take off Son, and basically damage limitation. You know, for that to be, you know, as a manager of his quality, you know, a winner, for him to have done that, it's
like accepting defeat already.
Accepting defeat must have been so hard to take.
Yeah, he hates losing. We know that. Let's hear from him now with Des.
Antonio, that's a bad day for Tottenham. What happened? How do you explain that?
Yeah, but I think the first half was in balance. I think that we had in the first half many chances and to go to score. We made a big mistake in the last pass because we had a really great space and really great chances to try to score and to stay ahead Arsenal. Yeah, in the second half we conceded early a second goal. Yeah, we could do much better in the situation, and then the red card ended the game, because then it was really difficult for us also when you have two strikers into the team. Perisic is a winger, and then you have changed totally the situation. We tried to play with for the back, but it was really difficult for us, for the characteristic of our players.
Did you think that was a red card, or do you think that was
too
much?
I don't want to comment the referee decision. I don't want to comment the referee decision, I don't want.
Was there enough tempo? Was there enough pace in your team's performance today?
And when you lose and you have to justify, I think that we had the opportunity to exploit much better in the first half and to stay up, Arsenal. Instead, we kept the game in balance, and I repeat, I think we made big mistakes in the last pass, and also easy passes, and passes that you can score, you can go straight towards the goal, but it happened, and especially after the national team is a bit difficult because you don't have a lot of time to prepare the game. Many players arrive at the last time. With only one training, you have to try to make the best decision. But now we have to move on because lost against Arsenal. But we know that which is our role in this league. We have to try to do our best and to try to stay close with other teams to stay at the top.
You made a number of substitutions. Was that because you were unhappy with the side, or was it because you just wanted fresh legs? Or?
Yeah, fresh legs. Yes. Also because the game ended, and I tried also to give minutes to players that previously they didn't play for injuries problem, like Skippy and Matthew Doherty, and also to try to save energy. Because this is only the first game, and the game ended around 70 minutes. For this reason, I wanted to give them time and players that they needed to be available for the following games, and for this reason I prefer to give time also this player, especially Skip and Doherty. Because I repeat, we need of the whole squad, and because in front of us we have many games in a short period.